Right now, while you're scrolling through social media, watching Netflix, or arguing about politics online, a quiet revolution is happening. Ordinary people, not tech bros, not Silicon Valley insiders, are using AI tools to generate $5,000, $10,000, even $30,000 a month in income, and most of them started with zero technical skills. According to McKinsey's 2026 Global AI Survey, 38% of new millionaires under 35 credited AI-powered side businesses as their primary wealth vehicle. 38%. That number was essentially zero just 4 years ago. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 specific AI tools that are quietly making people rich in 2026, and more importantly, exactly how you can start using them this week. No hype, no fluff, just the tools, the strategies, and the numbers. Let's get into it. Before we dive into the tools, you need to understand why right now is the moment. Because timing isn't everything, but it's a lot. In 2023 and 2024, AI was exciting but clunky. People were experimenting. Most were generating weird AI art and asking ChatGPT to write their emails. Fun, but not exactly wealth building. 2025 was the year the infrastructure matured. APIs got cheaper. AI agents became reliable. Multimodal models, meaning AI that can see, hear, read, and create simultaneously, hit consumer-grade pricing. And now, in 2026, we've crossed what economists are calling the accessibility threshold. The tools are powerful enough to replace entire workflows, cheap enough for anyone to afford, and intuitive enough that your grandmother could use them. A Stanford Digital Economy Lab report from January 2026 found that solo entrepreneurs using AI tools are now 4.3 times more productive than those who don't. Let me say that again. 4.3 times more productive. That's not a marginal improvement. That's a completely different economic reality. So the question isn't whether you can make money with AI. The question is whether you will, or whether you'll look back at this moment the way people look back at the early days of the internet and say, I wish I'd started sooner. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Here are the 5 tools. The first tool is Synthflow, and it's probably the most underrated AI side hustle on this list. Synthflow lets you build AI-powered voice agents, essentially virtual receptionists, appointment setters, and customer service reps that sound genuinely human. We're not talking about those robotic press 1 for billing nightmares. These agents understand context, handle objections, and book appointments directly into calendars. Here's why this is a goldmine. There are roughly 33 million small businesses in the United States alone. The vast majority of them, dentists, plumbers, law firms, real estate agents, are still missing phone calls. A 2025 Invoca study found that 62% of calls to small businesses go unanswered during peak hours. Every missed call is lost revenue. Enter you. You set up Synthflow voice agents for local businesses. You charge $500 to $1,500 per month per client. Your cost? About $50 to $200 per month per agent, depending on call volume. One creator I've been following, a former teacher named Marcus in Atlanta, landed 14 local business clients in 4 months. He's now clearing over $12,000 a month in recurring revenue. Recurring, that's the key word. This isn't a one-time gig. This is passive income that compounds every single month. The setup takes about 2 to 3 hours per client. After that, the AI does the work. You monitor dashboards and collect checks. Quick recap. You configure Synthflow once, then it runs. Clients hear natural voices, book automatically, and revenue compounds. Up next, we switch gears. Notebook LM. It turns messy PDFs, links, and audio into a smart assistant for any niche. Here's how creators monetize it in days, not months. Google's Notebook LM started as a research tool, but in 2026, smart entrepreneurs have turned it into a full-blown business engine. Here's the play. Notebook LM lets you upload massive amounts of source material, documents, PDFs, websites, audio files, videos, and it creates an AI that deeply understands that specific knowledge base. It generates summaries, answers complex questions, creates study guides, and even produces podcast-style audio breakdowns. Now here's where the money comes in. Professionals in specialized fields, legal, medical, financial compliance, real estate licensing, pay enormous amounts for training and continuing education. We're talking about a $380 billion global corporate training market, according to Statista's 2026 figures. Creators are using Notebook LM to build niche educational products at lightning speed. One operator I researched, a woman named Priya, who runs a small consultancy, uploads state-specific real estate licensing materials into Notebook LM, generates comprehensive study courses with audio companions, and sells them for $97 to $297 per package. She told a podcaster in March that she'd crossed $22,000 in monthly sales with essentially zero content creation in the traditional sense. The AI builds the product. She handles marketing and customer experience. This is Wealth Building 2026 in its purest form, leveraging AI to package expertise you don't even need to personally have. Before Midjourney V7, one more takeaway from Notebook LM. Upload sources, generate lessons, ship fast. That's the play. Now let's pivot to print on demand, where V7's hyper-niche designs convert and scale with near zero cost. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Print on demand? That's been around forever. And you're right. But Midjourney V7 changed the game so dramatically that it deserves a spot on this list. Midjourney's latest model produces artwork that is, frankly, indistinguishable from professional graphic design. We're talking about hyper-specific, niche-targeted designs that previously would have cost $200 to $500 per piece from a freelance designer. The strategy that's working in 2026 is micro-niche domination. Instead of generic funny cat t-shirts, successful sellers are targeting absurdly specific audiences. Think proud mom of a Vizsla who also loves crochet, or retired Marine Corps helicopter mechanic. Don't mess with me. These ultra-specific designs convert at 3 to 5 times the rate of generic ones because people feel seen. One seller, documented on the Our Entrepreneur Ride-Along subreddit, is running 14 Etsy and Shopify stores across different micro-niches. Each store has 100 to 300 designs, all generated through Midjourney. Monthly revenue across all stores, $28,000 to $35,000. Because Printful handles all printing, shipping, and returns, the actual hands-on time is roughly 15 hours per week. This is the definition of a scalable AI side hustle. Your inventory cost is zero. Your design cost is near zero. And every new design is a tiny asset that can sell over and over again, creating true passive income. This is the tool that separates hobbyists from serious wealth builders, and it's still flying under the radar. Crew AI is an open-source framework that lets you build teams of AI agents that work together. Not one chatbot doing one task, an entire crew. One agent researches, another writes, another edits, another formats, another publishes. They hand off work to each other autonomously. The business application is staggering. Agencies are using Crew AI to automate content pipelines, lead generation systems, competitor analysis reports, and client onboarding workflows. A digital marketing agency in Austin documented on LinkedIn that they replaced $11,000 per month in contractor costs by implementing Crew AI workflows across their client accounts. Their team of 6 now operates with the output of a team of 20. But you don't need to run an agency. Individual entrepreneurs are using Crew AI to build automated research newsletters, generate SEO-optimized blog content at scale, and create daily industry briefings they sell as premium subscriptions. One solo operator runs a B2B logistics newsletter powered entirely by Crew AI agents. It has 4,200 paid subscribers at $15 per month. That's $63,000 monthly. From a newsletter he spends about 5 hours a week overseeing. The learning curve is steeper than the other tools on this list, maybe 20 to 40 hours to get proficient. But the payoff to effort ratio is unlike anything I've seen in the make money with AI space. The last tool might be the most powerful of all because it lets you build and launch actual software products without writing a single line of code. Lovable is a full-stack AI app builder. You describe what you want in plain English, and it generates a complete functional web application. Front-end, back-end, database, authentication, payments, everything. And it deploys it live in minutes. This matters because software businesses have the best economics of any business model. Near zero marginal costs, recurring revenue, infinite scalability. The only barrier has always been technical skill. Lovable eliminates that barrier. In 2026, people are using Lovable to build SaaS micro-tools. Simple, focused applications that solve one specific problem for one specific audience. A booking tool for dog groomers, an inventory tracker for small Etsy sellers, a client portal for freelance accountants. These aren't billion-dollar ideas. They're $20 to $100 per month tools that attract 50 to 500 customers. The math is beautiful. 200 customers paying $29 per month is $5,800 in monthly recurring revenue. Your hosting costs might be $50. Your AI tool subscription is maybe $100. That's over $5,600 in profit from a product you built in a weekend. A product hunt analysis from Q1 2026 found that 23% of all newly launched products were built using AI app builders, and the median time from idea to first paying customer was just 11 days. 11 days from nothing to revenue. This isn't a side hustle. This is wealth building 2026 on a structural level, creating digital assets that pay you while you sleep. Now, here's what I need you to understand. And this is the part most YouTube videos skip. The tool is never the secret. The tools I just showed you are available to everyone. They'll be in the description below. Anyone can sign up tonight. The differentiator is execution speed and specificity. The people getting rich with these AI tools are not the ones who spend 3 months researching. They're the ones who pick one tool, pick one niche, and launch something ugly within 72 hours. Then they iterate, then they improve, then they scale. A Goldman Sachs report from February 2026 estimated that AI will contribute to the creation of 11 million new small businesses globally this year alone. 11 million. That means the window of low competition is closing. Not today, not next month, but it is closing. The people who will build real, lasting wealth from AI are the ones who start now, not the ones who wait for the perfect tool or the perfect moment. You have the information. You have the tools. The only variable left is you. If this video gave you even one idea you didn't have 10 minutes ago, smash that like button. It genuinely helps the algorithm show this to more people who need to see it. Subscribe and hit the bell if you want to stay ahead of the curve, because I'm going deep on each one of these tools in upcoming videos with full step-by-step tutorials. Drop a comment below telling me which tool you're going to try first. I read every single comment, and I'll personally respond with tips to help you get started. And if you want my free breakdown of the exact setup costs, time investments, and realistic income ranges for each of these tools, I've put together a detailed cheat sheet. The link is in the description. No email required, no catch, just the data. The AI wealth wave is here. The only question is whether you're going to ride it or watch it from the shore. I'll see you in the next one.